It all started with a tweet. Bobby Maximus, UFC fighter, celebrity. He's pitching an idea on recovery. What he's saying is that high-performance people burn the engines down and don't recover. What he's pitching is a balanced scorecard, a balance sheet of debits and credits of your recoveries against your stresses. We validated this with other UFC fighters. We contacted 4 fighters. Every single one of them said the same thing. I wish I had a system like this. We validated with non-professional athletes, CrossFit guys, personal trainers, gym owners, all said the same thing. It's resonating with them. This weekend we generated enough buzz that we were picked up on a national media outlet who did a story on us. Let me show you how the app works. It's very simple. You have a customized look of your debits and credits of your stresses and your recoveries. We pride ourselves on our UX. It's simple to use. At a glance, you get a look at where your body is. Everybody loves the feeling when you're ready to attack. This is what this app is doing for you. We executed. Our devs finished. The app is complete and ready to go on the App Store on Monday. We are live right now. We're going into a tight alpha. Our UFC fighters, our high-performance athletes, the guys that have given us feedback, and then rolling into a loose beta, where we're going to spread it out. The loose beta pushes us directly into our distribution model.
Which initially we're going to focus on 2 channels, public relation and influencers such as Bobby Maximus and people like Tim Ferriss. We've shown with the public relations that we're able to get articles written about us, and it's been successful as our traffic has converted. Also with the influencers, we've already seen that people like Bobby Maximus and Tim Ferriss have wrote about how important it is to get recovery, and it has really resonated with their audience.
Which brings us into our user base. At this point, the entire Max Recovery doesn't have a revenue model. We're on a strict growth model at this point. Okay? So we move forward into a user base from our distribution model that gives us sponsors, it gives us verticals, and it gives us opportunities to white label. Sponsors are anybody that specializes in recovery. This list is long. This brings us to our competition.
This is the great news about what we have here to provide, is that there's already something out there that's trying to be like this. They just don't quite make it. We've already been validated. UFC fighters, a lot of people are saying this is great. Well, guess what? Something's already out there that people are already paying for. So there's our validation. We don't have anybody telling us, yeah, we'll buy it. We already know people are buying it. Problem is, it's overpriced and it's outdated. What ours does, it's super easy. Anybody can use it. The end user is free for the end user to use. And then we have integration.
When we really stand out from our competition, we did not build a script kiddie app. This just does not run on your phone. As you see here, there's a live running app. We built a service-oriented, cloud-based app that can scale. We built a platform. So this weekend, what we've realized is we can move into other verticals. The vertical that we're most jacked about is health and wellness, a gigantic market. We validated this locally. Vicki Perry, CEO of Advantage Healthcare, $400 million company, says this would be an innovation. It would change the way we service our customers. Validated it globally. John Ward, President and CEO of Galaxy Healthcare, AIDS Healthcare Sub-Saharan Africa, says if we get this right and integrate it with the EMR, and our team has the skills to integrate with the EMR, this will allow him to do disease management, care management, and transform his organization. Progeny has agreed to license this technology. Progeny sees the use that this technology can be to genetic counseling. You can take a 30-hospital consortium and push this technology out. Let's talk a little bit about our revenue model.
Yeah, so we kind of brushed over it, but basically our revenue model was sponsorships. So we figured that we could get around 100,000 users in 6 months with our goal with the public relations and the influencers. With that, we think that our users would use the product on average maybe 10 times a month. So that gives us about 1 million ad units to sell. So if you look at the average mobile click-through rate, it's going for about $25 to $50 for CPM. You take 1 million divided by 1,000, it gives us 1,000 units to sell. 1,000 times $50 equals $50,000 in revenue each month.
What I'm most jacked about for this company, this is not a pie-in-the-sky sandbox exit, Facebook exit. This is a real company with real revenue, with a niche that we can monetize. That's it, we're done.